Hello, it's me, Wu Qinglong, back after 7-ish months to do a new translated playthrough. But before we begin, I'd like to explain why there wasn't even a single new video during all this time. If you watched my State of the Channel video, you know that I'm currently living abroad in China to finish off getting my second bachelor's degree. I said I anticipated I wouldn't really have time for doing videos, and I was right, mostly. The first 5 months I was studying day in and out every week. I did record an Ultramoon playthrough for upload during a small break, but ultimately decided against it as I personally felt the commentary was fairly minimal and there was no translation to do. I also originally intended to record my first playthrough of Mario Odyssey, but at the time I had no monitor of any sort which could receive my capture device's signal. So I just curled up in bed and played that over another one of my breaks during the previous semester. I also had a month-long break between finishing the semester and starting my current internship. Why no videos then, you ask? Monster Hunter World. Moving on. The current situation is that I'm working 9-hour days with another 3 hours spent on preparation for work and my commute, so both my time and energy are very limited, especially on weekdays. As such, the format of this translated playthrough and any others I decide to do while here in China may be a little different from my past projects, particularly with play session length. Anyways, that's enough boring housekeeping. Let's get to the vidya games. So, as usual, I'd like to do a little background on the game I'm about to play before jumping in. I've recently been watching a lot of the Gaming Historian too, which made me more interested in providing a little more informative content in these video series, especially at the beginning of it. So, before we jump in, let's talk about this game that I thought was never going to happen. Valkyria Chronicles 4 is the newest release in the Valkyria Chronicles series, known in Japan as Senjo no Valkyria, translating roughly to Battlefield Valkyria or Battlefield of the Valkyria. The first game in the series, simply titled Valkyria Chronicles, released on April 4th, 2008, almost 10 years from this very day. Now, full disclosure, I'm extremely biased towards this game. Anyways, as someone who got a degree in game design, I cannot overstate how amazing Valkyria Chronicles is. It took the tactics genre, locked to its grids, and revolutionized it after 20 years of stagnation. Full 3D environments mixed with real-time command of your troops, and just lots of innovative ideas well executed on still makes it one of the games I recommend everyone go out and play. I like it so much, I even would list it as one of the greatest games I have ever played. Now, either a lot of people didn't hear about the game, don't like the genre, or I'm in the minority because sales figures at the time of launch back in 2008 were not so great. It didn't even break 100,000 copies on its release week in Japan, although it got pretty close. And it wasn't until the Steam remaster that it really made significant sales figures in the eyes of its publisher, Sega. The developer, Mediavision, had considerable success with its Wild Arms series. They were also the developer for the more recent Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth titles. Rumor has it, Sega expected better sales, and the somewhat disappointing sales impacted the future of the franchise significantly. I'm somewhat inclined to agree with this rumor, because the continuation of the series came in the form of a sequel on PSP titled Valkyria Chronicles 2 on January 21st, 2010. Again, many say the move to portable is to cut costs in development since Sega didn't want to foot the bill for another AAA title after lackluster sales of the previous entry. Maps had to be separated into different areas with loading zones, and other changes had to be made to fit the much less powerful hardware. I find the game a pleasant experience, but after the World War vibes of the original, I found the school setting rather dull and questioned the addition of a new melee unit class, which seemed way too strong. The developers have gone on record as saying that the school setting was chosen to appeal to a Japanese audience in an attempt to boost sales. I guess we all gotta eat. It received positive critical acclaim with scores around 8.5 to 9, and some places still listed as one of the best PSP games. January 27th, 2011 saw a new entry in the series titled Valkyria Chronicles 3. Well, actually it doesn't have an official English title due to it never making it out of Japan. It was the best-selling launch of a Valkyria Chronicles game to date and took place during the events of the first game, but from a different perspective. This was when I personally had a little falling out with Valkyria Chronicles. Valkyria Chronicles 3's leveling system forced you to spread out your resources among different classes before you could unlock further upgrades for one you may want to focus on. This probably makes for a more balanced strategic experience, but I found it very constraining, as some classes I preferred to only use when absolutely necessary, while focusing the bulk of my resources on my favorites. Rather than feeling empowered, I felt frustrated. And to this day, I've never finished Valkyria Chronicles 3, but maybe I will someday. I hear there is a translation patch for English speakers interested in experiencing this title, if you're interested. July 26, 2012 was the release of a title I thought would mark the end of the series. Valkyria Chronicles D was a cash-sucking mobile shovelware. It shut down in April 22nd, 2015. Nothing much else to say on this. January 19th, 2017 saw the release of a spin-off title by the name of Valkyria Revolution. It was panned by critics for attempting to shoehorn tactics elements into what was allegedly a more traditional JRPG. I have not personally played the title, but I may consider it if I'm really thirsty for something set in this universe. So now we reach today, March 21st, 2018. Valkyria Chronicles 4 released in Japan today, literally like 10 minutes ago. And it's slated to release worldwide sometime this year. This is the first true console successor to Valkyria Chronicles on the PS3, and to say I'm excited would be an understatement. Now, I'll just say this now, I haven't done one of these projects in a while, and my grasp on military terms in Japanese isn't as complete as I would like it to be. What this basically means is I might need a little more terminology research time while I'm in the midst of doing real-time translation than usual, just to make sure I'm translating military ranks and strategies properly. Why is this important, that I need to know a lot of military ranks and strategies? Well, to give a brief summary of the universe of Valkyria Chronicles, the continent of Europa, not Europe, is in the middle of a conflict between two superpowers, the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance in the east and a commonwealth of loosely allied democracies known as the Atlantic Federation in the west. The first three titles followed the happenings of a neutral company by the name of Gallia, which is invaded by the Empire and almost sold out to the Federation by corrupt government officials. Both superpowers wanted to control Gallia's rich lodes of Ragnite, a super convenient ore that powers weapons and tanks in this world. Technology levels are roughly akin to those of World War I, although there is some fantasy goofiness thrown in, such as anti-tank rocket sticks. There's also a race of people known as Valkyria who have superhuman abilities and were thought long gone, although you find out later that descendants with Valkyrian blood can still awaken their abilities, and that the Empire has even weaponized a few such individuals. There's also a race that is an allegory for persecuted ethnicities, which is an important element of this world. Now, I don't know how important all this is going to be, because Valkyria Chronicles 4 finally puts a smack dab in the big conflict between the two superpowers. I haven't read up much on it to avoid spoilers, and I don't even remember which side they said we'll be fighting on, but I've blathered on long enough, so it's time to settle in and start playing a game I've been waiting for literally a decade. Let me know in the comments if you want to know more about my experiences living in China, have questions about the Valkyria Chronicles series, or just want to talk about Valkyria Chronicles. I welcome you to comment below with this, below any videos in the series. Alright, let's go. That's it for the scripted spiel. Now it's all raw, all me. There's an easy mode. Nope. On the day my hometown was burned, everybody enlisted into the army, into the military. On that day, I realized that there must be things worth risking to fight for. Not understanding what the price of fighting in that manner was back then. But that was our youth. This is going to be a coming-of-age story. The game seems really, really loud. I hope my voice is getting through. I think I'm going to touch it down a notch. Maybe a few more notches. maybe even a little more. So this northeast wind, clear skies. Oops. Huh? Hey, Laz. Don't be sleeping on the job. I wasn't really sleeping. You're too on edge. Come on, your hands are quivering. Counting on you, Captain. We're finally gonna get a go at those Imperial bastards. So we're probably on the wind's changed. They're coming. The telling of the wind. So the enemy's coming, huh? Alright, everyone. We're sortying. E Squad, can you hear me? This is E Platoon's Captain Wallace. The Empire is heading to your position. Sure seems like it. We're counting on you. If they break through here, our line will be broken. Understood. We wish you success. While they're still shelling us, the enemy won't approach. Take that time to reach an advantageous position. Lazo, you take care of you draw the enemy's fire to the east. Snipers to the west. We're ready to head out anytime. Harfin, move out. Platoon E, combat start. Pray for all of your safety. We can do this. Oh, that was just a huge barrage of military jargon. Just BAM! Whew. I got the important stuff though. Whew. That was hard to keep up with. Let's beat back the advancing Imperial Army. E Platoon, move out. Azu, in position. Ready to go anytime. Leave it to the invincible great Raz. I'm just gonna call him Raz. His name is Lazu. But I'm not gonna call him. Do you want me to call him Laz or Raz? I'm gonna call him Raz. He's a raspberry. I don't know. Alright. Let's first launch an attack with our foot soldiers and observe the enemy's formation. E Platoon, advance! Alright, looks like everyone's made it to their positions. It's finally time. Whether the units of the platoon make it out of this alive all depends on the orders of the commander. Focus. Remember your training. I should be able to do this. He doesn't sound very sure. Alright, about command mode. When combat starts, you'll see the terrain and your units displayed on the screen. This screen is called command mode. In command mode, while looking at the geography and the positions of your enemies, you select the unit you would like to move. First, try selecting the unit you would like to move. Now use the control stick to move your cursor and press the O button over Raz. Oh, what? Oh, they haven't even unlocked me letting me look at the guy's stats. Wait, oh, I can see this guy's stats. Wait, what? I don't think it's supposed to... Oh, there... Oh, there we go. Oh, I have to use the D-pad if I want to get the 140 HP. Alright. Movement and AP. When you select a unit, you can perform movement and attack. You'll change to the action mode where you can perform movement and attacks. In action mode, you can use the control stick to freely move about the unit you have selected. While moving, the 8 action points displayed at the bottom of the screen will be consumed. When your AP has reached 0, that unit can no longer move any further or any longer. First, dono. Well, they even have hiragana for that kanji because it's just such a specialized term. It's a sandbag. First of all, try moving, please move your unit to those sandbags you can see in front of you. Bum, bum, bum. Attacking. After you finish moving your unit, next try attacking an enemy. By pressing R1 while in action mode, you'll switch to target mode. Once the screen has switched to this mode, using L1 or R1 to focus your reticle on the enemy, press the O button. Once your attack has finished, if the target of your attack is still alive, they will perform a counter attack. So keep an eye on your remaining HP. Why aren't I automatically missing here? Eh? Right. Dead. Finishing movement. With each movement action, you may only perform a single attack. Once you've finished your movement and an attack, you will end your action and return to command mode by pressing the touch button. I think it's the center button. You can end your unit's action. Moreover, if you have AP left over or you haven't attacked, you can still end your turn by pressing the touchpad button. End your action, not turn. Turns are a different thing. Or you can also you can also end your action by pressing the X button, but you will be shown a confirmation screen if you try to end your action in this manner. Depending on the situation, use whichever method you prefer. Oh, they're not going to let me move around. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, I'm getting shot at. It's about sandbags. By using the sandbags around the map, you can progress the flow of battle, or tilt the tide of battle in your favor. If you get close to a sandbag and choose the crouch, and the crouch option is displayed, try pressing the O button. Your unit will take cover behind the sandbags. When crouching behind sandbags, it'll be harder for enemy bullets to hit you, and even if the enemy hits you, the damage will be greatly reduced. When moving your units, as a general, starting out as a rule of thumb, aim for nearby sandbags. Oh, I made it. I wonder if you can still cheese by constantly going into aim mode. We got some pests in the way. At this rate, we won't be able to advance.
ついさっき無敵がどうとか言ってなかったか
Didn't you say something about being invincible or earlier?
これぐらいで足止めを食って泣き言とは笑わせるお前は普段から調子に乗りすぎなんだもっと
Something as little as this, you're already crying. Don't make me laugh. You're already complaining. Don't make me laugh. You always are getting way too full of yourself. Moreover, shut up! Hurry up and take care of that guy. You don't even have to tell me. I'll finish this in an instant. Snipper! Kai has been deployed. Snipers. Snipers can defeat enemies from extreme range. Or they are soldiers who are specialized in taking down enemies from extreme range. When you enter target mode, with the right stick, you can zoom your reticle. With the zoom function, it becomes much easier to target enemy soldiers' heads, etc., with pinpoint accuracy. Make sure to make good use of this to defeat the enemy. Alright, can I? Okay, can't crouch behind this. Oh, hello there. Gotta line it up just right. It must be a beautiful kill. Just a little to the right. There we go. Alright, this is pretty good. Bang. Am I gonna want to move her? Nah, this Overwatch is pretty good. There's no cover though. It's the tutorial mission. I don't know why I'm taking this so seriously. I'm just so happy to play this game. I haven't played many years. I haven't played Valkyria Chronicles game. Alright, we'll just move this guy out. Get up. Put 2, 3, 4. Do I have enough movement to make it to that sandbag? Let's try! Nope, not good. Okay, there's nothing in range. Oh well, I'll just leave him. I mean, he's a shock troop. If they run in front of him, they're gonna get mowed down. I was greedy with the sandbag though. Command point and phase end. Namaste, Kulain and Sparkledon. I can't believe they made a fourth one either. I thought it died after the cell phone mobile game. Yeah, the mobile game, and then the flop of the side RPG last year. I think they announced 4 at the same time with the RPG though, so I guess the flop of the RPG wasn't really a factor. But man, yeah, I thought the mobile game marked the end for this series. Each time you select a unit in command mode, you will use 1 CP. Command point, guys! You'll consume 1 CP. CP represents the leadership ability of the commander of the platoon's ability. And this becomes 0. Or until this value becomes 0, you can continue to select units. Once you run out of CP, you can no longer select units. So your army's turn will then end. And if you ever want to end your turn without leaving command points, While in command mode, press the touch pad button or the X button. Moreover, when you finish your army's turn, the enemy's phase will begin. When ending your phase, be sure to pay attention to your positioning. Yes, end my phase. Was that just the name of the song? Excerpt from the European something something. Oh, they're scouts, that means they outrange my shock trooper. They probably just know they're gonna do no damage. Ah yes, that's the equivalent of Fire Emblem dodging. The duck. Get wrecked, nerd. You probably just have like ridiculously jacked dodge rate because it's a tutorial, and they're probably gonna bring in a tank and then make you use your tank. Alright. Claude. His name is Kulodo. Is his name supposed to be Claude? No, because they would say Kulaudo. No, then it would be Cloud. Kulado? Yeah. Why Kulodo? Claude. His name is Claude. Alright, Claude, it's about time. Oh, that guy's Claude. This guy was kind of silly. Alright, got it. Foot soldiers, advance. This is our chance. Let's launch an all-out offensive. The platoon members have been deployed. CP and consecutive actions. During your army's phase, at the beginning, your CP will be recovered. Use your recovered CP to select a unit and defeat the enemy. Moreover, as long as you have CP, you can have a unit perform as many actions as you like. When you want to move a unit a long distance, or when you were unable to finish off an enemy, it is effective to select the same unit for an action again. However, when making one unit in the same phase perform multiple actions, they will become exhausted and the amount of AP they have on each action will be reduced, so pay attention. Or so take care. Moreover, any CP you have at the end of a phase will be carried over to the next phase. CP usage is the key to changing the flow of battle. Use it well and lead your platoon to victory. You mean use it well by moving a scout like 9 times in one turn? So that you can finish the map in one turn? I still remember that mission. Never forget. Let's just go face. Oh, look, he reloaded. Reticle and weaknesses. The soldiers' heads are their weak point. No, really. If an attack lands there, you'll be able to deal massive damage. That's a lot of damage. When you want to aim for the head, use the control stick to manually move the reticle. If you're using the left stick, it will be fast cursor movement. Bullets will fire anywhere within the reticle's displayed circle. When you want to make sure your attack hits no matter what, make sure to fill the circle with as much of the enemy as possible. At the top of the screen, you can see how many bullets you will fire and how many bullets you must hit the enemy in order to defeat them. By looking at the amount of bullets that will be fired, you can determine on whether you should, or you can tell whether your attack will reach, whether you can decide whether you need to aim for weak points. Now, make a good use of the targeting reticle and defeat the enemy. But okay, it looks like he kept firing even after I activated the aiming mode, which is good because it means they nerfed the heck out of how OP gaming the system was in the first, and I think you could do it too in the second game. I don't remember about the third. Do I have other guns? Oh, no, I just have the... You have infinite Ragnite? One grenade to start with. Anyways. Is that a JoJo? No, that's just a thing people say. So here come the tanks, huh? Claude, I believe you got this one's all yours. There we go. That's a good translation. Ragnite engine. Start up. It's time for. It looks like it's blah 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 blah. My brain isn't working. That's our cue. Let's go, Miles. Yeah. Oh, okay. We have Tails, Miles per hour, and the driver's seat. Alright, Hoffen. Roll out. Deploy. It's more like deploy, but it's a tank. Get it? Let's crush the enemy's tank. Tanks. Tanks, compared to foot soldiers, have extremely high attack and defense. Most enemy foot soldiers are unable to damage tanks, so your tank makes good mobile cover for your soldiers. Or can be used as mobile cover for your soldiers. Moreover, in command mode, the red X symbols indicate that these things can be destroyed by a tank firing at or driving over these structures. However, tanks cannot move in narrow, or tanks are very wide and cannot enter narrow pathways. Make full use of the characteristics and advantages of both foot soldiers and tanks to advance your platoon. Does the tank only cost one now? It doesn't cost two. Oh, I guess light tanks always cost one. It was medium and heavy tanks. Man, we're a light tank. They probably brought back the customization options. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Tank attacking methods. Tanks have 3 attack options, which are their cannon, machine gun, and and flamethrower. The primary cannon is very effective against enemies with thick armor. Let's try using it against tanks and its other such enemies. The flamethrower is an or no, is this the mortar? Just a sec. I gotta look up to make sure. It probably isn't flamethrower. This is probably the mortar, which sucked in the first game. High explosive projectile. Howitzer. Okay, howitzer. Or no, I guess it's just, yeah, high explosive projectile is an anti-soldier cannon, or anti-soldier round. By using an explosion of Ragnite energy, it can inflict damage within a set area. The round will fly in an arc that is displayed, or will deal damage in the radius that is displayed. So it is very effective for striking multiple enemies at once. There is a limit to the number of rounds you have of this ammo type. The machine gun is a weapon that is ideal for firing at enemies that are in the blind spot of the high explosive howitzer round. Moreover, a tank can perform multiple attacks with this shot type. By pressing the square button, you can change your shell type or round type. Use whichever one best suits the situation. I mean, that's a tank. I don't think I'm going to hit the weak spot, so let's just go for the pretty. Anyways, let's just go for the pretty good shot. Bang. Tank's weakness. The rear portion of the tank, the glowing portion at the rear of the tank, is its radiator. It's like it's a radiator, but because it's made of Ragnite. Get it? Even normal infantry weapons are effective on this part of the tank. It is the tank's weak point. Be careful to make sure the enemy is not able to move to the behind your tank. Conversely, if you're able to maneuver behind an enemy tank, it is the perfect chance for defeating it. Where's your machine gun, bro? You're not even gonna try because I'm a tank? Alrighty. Right into pooper. Okay, am I gonna get more cutscenes or I have to translate at super fast speeds? That shit was crazy.
どんな相手だろうが連邦一の精鋭部隊いい正体の敵じゃねえ
Gotta look up one word. Okay, Lempo is the Commonwealth for the Federation. No matter who's our opponent, they're no match for the Federation's #1 platoon. Well, no enemy to E platoon, the Federation's best. Whatever, yeah. Right, Claude? What's with that expression, man? The flower fields. Huh? I see. Yeah, this is pretty bad. But man, dude, come on. Do you plan on also being some kind of Forest Rangers platoon's captain or unit's captain as well? Regardless of whether I'm a commander or just a regular foot soldier, when I see such a sad sight, it pains my heart.
このご時世、うぶな田舎娘でも花畑程度じゃ泣かねえぜ。
In these crazy times, even a pure-hearted country girl or country girl would cry over a flower field. You might be right, but deep inside everyone's hearts. All right, I get it. Can you give me the patented lecture later? Go report. Hurry up and file the report to our to our superiors. At this rate, we're gonna be on standby forever, and I won't, be able to drink any booze. He's stereotypical murder booze man. All right. You're right. I'll head to deliver my report to command. All right. Be sure to tell command to mention that next time they better let us fight with some. Next time, give us a real challenge. If you're wondering why I start a translation and then I kind of restart, it's because my brain processed the full sentence and I have information to insert. I got a perfect rank. Wow.
序章ノーザンクロス作戦発動
Operation Northern Cross. Begin. A new episode has been added. It's so nice they put it in English, so I don't even have to bother with trying to translate. A book mode. In the main game, the main game is preceded by selecting episodes from within a notebook. In order to view the new episode, select the episode with the new mark. No, really. Saving. By pressing triangle to open the menu and selecting save, you can save your current game status. It's a good idea to save before sorting. Boop. Save. New data. Save. They're really just like, let's go back to 1, let's go back to 1, let's go back to 1. They even have the commander who likes nature. Let's take a look at the options. Normal, fast. I'm fine with normal. Subtitles on. Controller vibration. No controller speaker. Battle settings. Camera. Reticle. It's all just movement. I'm guessing you unlock hard mode if you beat the game. No. View this episode? Oh, yes. Pardon me. Oh god, Chewie, that's the lieutenant? I think so. First lieutenant. Lieutenant junior grade. Pardon me. First Lieutenant Claude Wallace. Reporting in. Well done, Lieutenant Wallace. It was a splendid fight you put up out there. I was just about to explain the next operation. You're late. It's the first thing you learn in basics is after the mission is complete, immediately return to command to report. Minerva? You're also here to turn in a report? That's Lieutenant Minerva to you, Claude. While our while we may be the same rank, my mission, which was assigned prior to yours, has priority. Oh, my bad. Lieutenant Minerva Victor. Now, let's begin. Minerva, first. Jeez, how do I translate that? Sometimes you know what it means, and you don't know how to make it English. Okay. Let's begin. Minerva, first off, let me know about the state of the current battle. Yes, sir. So many military terms. It's been 3 years. 3 years. It's been in the 3 months since the Empire launched its offensive, our Federation has been continually defeated by the overwhelming military might of the Empire. We've had a large much of our territory has been invaded. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah. Currently, 30% of the Federation has been subjugated by the Empire. It's truly a is most certainly a most critical situation.
けどそんな状況じゃ戦争の継続自体が
That much already, huh? But in this situation, wouldn't that mean even continuing the war would be...
ああ
Yes, just as you
帝国の勢いは
suspect.
さらに増しているこのまま戦いが長引けば
The Empire is only gaining more and more momentum. If the fight drags on like this,
確実に連邦は敗北
the
する
Federation will most certainly be defeated.
連邦が帝国に屈すれば奴らのヨーロッパ侵略を止める者はいなくなる
If the Federation is defeated by the Empire, there will be no one left to stop their invasion of Europa.
やがては帝国がこの大陸全土を手中に収め独裁と圧政がまかり通る世
The
界
kanji they use for Europa is just the freaking word for Europe in Chinese. And before, not long after that, the Empire would control the entire continent. And the world would become controlled by a single ruling force.
それだけは
We must stop that at all costs.
我々は負けるわ
We
けにはい
cannot
かんの
afford
だ
to lose.
そこで
Well,
だ
about that,
我ら連邦の参謀本部もついに重い腰を上げた
oh god. Oh, well, that's a set phrase. I like this set phrase. Now, about that, the Federation Central Headquarters has finally gotten off its lazy ass.
劣勢にある
That's
戦
literally
況
what
を
that
一気に転換する大反攻作戦その発動の準備がようやく整ったのだ
And this a counter-offensive plan to change the tide of this losing war. The preparation for the launch of it has finally been completed.
大反攻
Great
作戦
counterattack plan,
兵力を
counterattack
集中し
strategy.
一点突破で敵の急所を突く一撃必殺の作戦だ
Gather our forces, or concentrate our forces, and strike with a concentrated attack right at the enemy's vitals. It's a one shot, one kill plan.
物資兵力に余裕がある今のうちに一気に敵本拠点へと攻め入り陥落させる
While we still have ample supplies and soldiers, we'll storm the enemy's capital and bring it down in
我々
One
第
swift
32
strike.
機構レンジャー大隊はその先兵を務めることとなった
Oh, jeez. Just a sec. This is another military term. There we go. Okay, yeah. Oh, jeez. The 32nd Heavy Armor Ranger Battalion will serve as the vanguard for this operation.
願ったりの任務ではあります。
Just the kind of mission
我々が攻める敵の本拠点というのは
I'd like to. It's the exact type of mission I was hoping to serve on. However, when you say, well, the base of the enemy that we'll be attacking is, where do you think?
帝国の戦意を一気に消失せしめ、この戦況を連邦勝利へと大転換させる
The one place where we can force cause the Empire to lose all of its will to continue this war and bring about a decisive victory for the Federation.
そんな場所が帝国に
Is there any such place in the Empire? Wait, you couldn't mean.
察しがいいな、クロード。
Quick on the uptake as always, Claude.
そのま
Yes,
さかだ。
that place.
作戦目標は帝国首都シュ
Our
バルツゲ
target
ラー
is
ド
the capital of the Empire, Shubalijagarda.
ノーザンクロス作戦
The operation's name is Northern Cross. 1935. The Europa European continent is split into two major superpowers. The Empire, known as, and the Federation. The two superpowers blessed by large stores of Ragnite are engulfed in battle. The Empire, using its overwhelming military might, launches an invasion into the Eastern Federation territories. The Federation fought to stall their advance. 3 months in, Europa being reduced to only 70% of its land, launches a desperate operation with over 6 million deaths. The Federation wants to end the conflict as soon as possible. So the Empire labeled this war the Great Defense of the Motherland. They've activated the Northern Cross. Listen up, we're launching the Northern Cross operation. We'll clean this filth from Europa once and for all. Believing in justice, dreaming of tomorrow, these brave souls fought for tomorrow, for their dreams. This is a record of Claude Wallace and the E platoon who fought with him in the Northern Cross operation. Holy crap! Can I get like a pause button? Holy crap! Ugh. Chapter 1. The Battle of Klest Fortress. I guess I can always rewatch the episode.
朗報だ。司令部より勲章が授与されたぞ。
Oh, okay. Claude, good news. Command has issued you a medal. Received a Federation medal. It's placed in your accessory pouch. Accessories. By equipping accessories, foot soldiers can improve various abilities. You can select accessories from the foot soldier equipment change foot soldier equipment. Screen. Yeah. Try equipping each of your platoon members with whichever equipment you'd like. Moreover, you can only equip as many accessories as you have, so be careful with your distribution of them. Where do you do? I don't see. I guess it's probably like you select a mission, then it gives you the preparation option. Let's save. March 10th. We begin invading the Empire's territory. The Federation has launched an offensive into the Tiger's Den of the Empire. It's winning victory, 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 pushing its advantage. 1,500 kilometers to our target, the Empire capital of Schwarzgrad, where if we win, we'll end the war. Everyone is praying from the bottom of the heart for the success of the operation to defeat the Empire. Yeah, for the Empire, these guys are chumps. We just beat a little bit of them and they all just go running with their tail between their legs. Selfie boy! Think what you're doing, and of course it's that. Here, lend me this. Come on, Rez! Cut it out. Stop it! You're gonna waste my film. It's a picture of a future hero. Kai, you take a picture of something. I see. Huh. I got a good shot. Miles, that hurts. Watch your driving. Quiet. I ordered him to stop. Why are we stopping again? The wind. There's something strange in the wind. He's like a wind seer or some crap. Like Gunter just had his, I like nature and that gives me an edge because I know the local flora, fauna, and geography and stuff. This is just like, I have magic wind sensing powers. Let me shoot some foos. Well, instruct my soldiers to shoot some foos. What? That mortar just now. What power? If we took that head on, we'd all just been vaporized in a flash. Blown to smithereens in a flash. Anyways, let's hurry ahead. The Empire's just shelling randomly. We were supposed to rendezvous with F platoon around here, but I don't see anybody. Flash. Thunder. He knows the secret word. An ally, huh? Don't surprise me like that. I apologize. I had no intention of surprising you. Lieutenant Victor is waiting for you. Let's go. Lieutenant Victor, Minerva, huh? And you are? What's a gocho? corporal. Yeah. I am Corporal Crystal Ward. Crystal Ward? I'm gonna say Ward. Crystal Ward of registered with Platoon F, or serving in Platoon F. I came here under orders of Lieutenant Minerva Victor.
あの強く美しいミネルヴァ隊長の信任を得て、栄えある F 小隊の代表として。
To gain the trust of that strong and beautiful Lieutenant Minerva, and to be sent as the representative of the illustrious Platoon F. Now, by the way, what was that cannon fire I heard just now? Yeah, we saw it firsthand. They got they're packing some heavy firepower. 211 millimeter howitzer. Greatest enemy to any forward advance, you might say. It has a firing range of at least 10 kilometers. As long as that's operational, any chance of advancing is there's literally pretty much no way to advance. Exactly. Our mission is the destruction of that howitzer. Why did you send somebody if you're just gonna come here yourself? Lieutenant Minerva! Good work. Flagging down E platoon. You sure are dragging your feet as usual, Claude. Get off my back, man.
敵の砲撃を見たんだ。警戒歩行していたら。
Along the way, we witnessed we saw an enemy shell strike nearby. We were advancing cautiously. I don't want to hear your excuses. As I said earlier, this operation the Northern Cross all depends on the speed of the military's advance. Movement is everything. Please try to go about completing your marches in a more timely fashion. Understood. But even your platoon, despite wanting to rush ahead at full speed, has no choice but to figure out a way to deal with that giant cannon in the way. Jeez. God. Okay, this is not a set phrase. What an Speaking out of place, Claude, I see you haven't enforced proper discipline amongst your ranks. Huh?
しつけだ
Discipline, huh?
隊員は犬猫じゃない。しつけるなんて言
Oh
わない
shit,
でく
okay,
れ。
so she's disciplined, but it was more like trained, raised like a pet. My platoon members are not dogs and cats. Please don't talk about them in such a manner.
言われてても分かっている。その男があまりに無礼ゆえ忠告しただけだ。
I know that. That man was just so rude that I had to give a strict warning.
上官への口の利き方も知らない兵士は早死にするぞ。ラズ軍曹。
She cares a lot about rank. And what is a gunso? It's like sergeant. Yeah. Soldiers who don't even know how to properly address their superior officers die early. Sergeant Rez.
へいへい
Yeah.
しろよビクトル注意とな
Live a nice long full life. Respected Lieutenant Victor. She's Victor, not Victor. Yeah.
ミネルヴァ隊長。
Captain Minerva.
あちらの広場なら見通しが利きます。任務の説明には最適かと。
Over in that plaza, the acoustics should be much better. It would probably be ideal for explaining the details of the mission.
クロード、
Claude,
ついてこい。
follow me. Oh my god. Whew. Cutscenes. Now then,
今回の
I
任
will
務を説明す
explain
る。
the current mission. Our mission.
我々の進軍を阻む211ミリ榴弾砲はあのクレスト要塞に据えられている。
The 211mm howitzer that is obstructing the advance of our forces is housed in Crest Fortress.
古い城を改造した急ごしらえの要塞に見えるけど。
It looks like an old castle that was modified to be a temporary fortress to me.
榴弾砲を防衛するためにかなりの戦力が配備されている
It
みたい
also
だね。
looks like they have a considerable military force station there to protect the cannon.
近づけば城壁に配置された各銃座から集中砲火を受けるということか。
If we try to approach from the front, the gun mounts on the wall will come under concentrated fire from the gun emplacements installed on the wall.
でこっちの砲兵隊はどのくらいいるんだ
Well, how many Hohe? It's artillery. How many artillery troops are in our
連邦の砲兵隊は榴弾砲にやられて壊滅した。
in our
射程
forces?
が違いすぎる。狙い撃ちだ。
The Federation's artillery were all done in by the howitzer. The difference in firing range is too big. They were picked off,
壊滅
decimated.
おいおい次の砲兵隊はいつ来る
When's
んだ
the
よ
next artillery squad, artillery unit scheduled to arrive?
橋を破壊され牽引車両が進めなくなっています。到着までは早くともあと7日はかかりますね。
The bridge on our supply line has been destroyed, and the supply trucks can't and tanks cannot advance. At the earliest, we're looking at 7 days.
歩兵の増援なら続々とたどり着いているのですが、
Foot soldier reinforcements are arriving in small numbers, but
歩兵が何人来たってどうせここで足止めだ。結局大砲が来るまで撃つ手なしじゃねえか。
no matter how many foot soldiers we have, we're all gonna just be stuck here. So in the end, until the heavy cannons arrive, there's nothing we can do? No. That's not the case, Rez. Huh?
ノーザンクロス作戦は進軍速度が命だ。7日間も足止めされるわけ
The
にはいかない。
Northern Cross operation all hinges on the speed of our advance. If we're held up here for 7 days, or we can't afford to be held up here for 7 days.
さすがに飲み込みが早いな。
As usual, you're quick to assess the situation, Claude.
クロードの言う
Just
通り
like
だ。
Claude says,
後続部隊の到着を待って
we
い
don't
る
have
時間は
time
ない。
for the rear units to arrive.
砲撃支援抜きであの要塞を攻
We're
略
going
せ
to
よ
have to take down that fortress without artillery support.
無
That's
茶だ。
crazy.
踏み込めば機銃操車で蜂の巣だぞ。
We've set 1 foot in front of that place and we'll be torn to Swiss cheese by the gun emplacements.
危険な任務だということは承知の
I
上だ。
am more than aware that it's a
それでも
dangerous
お前
mission,
たちにはやってもらう。
but even knowing this, I still request you be the ones to carry it out.
そのために祖国の義勇軍ではなくエディンバラ軍に志願したんだろ。
For that, you didn't enlist in your home country's militia, but rather you enlisted in the Edinburgh military proper, right? That's right.
俺たちが志願したのは帝国
The
を
reason we
ぶっ潰すため
enlisted was to crush the empire into the
自
ground,
殺するためじゃねえぜ。
not to commit suicide.
で
Well
は
then, let
一
me
つ
tell
教
you
えてやろう。
something.
クリステル、今朝届いた情報を。
Relay them that information we received in the morning.
帝国がガリア公国への侵攻を開始した件。
The empire is starting its invasion of Gallia, the Gallia Duchy.
ガリアに侵攻。
Invading Gallia, so this also takes place at the same time of the first game. I'm okay with that because I still get to see the main
始まってしまったの
conflict.
か。
So it's finally begun.
どこまで攻め込まれた
How far have they?
俺たちの故郷は無事なのか
How far have they? How far have they advanced? What about Harfin? Is our homeland safe? Or is our hometown safe? So these people are from Gallia too? Are all like the best soldiers in the world just from Gallia?
まだ国境線のギルラン大予要塞において交戦が開始されたばかりとのことだ。
They've just begun. Battles have only just broken out around the border at the Giulandaio fortress. However,
相手は王子マクシミリアン率いる一大方面軍。ガリアの兵力では陥落は時間の問題だな。
but their opponent is Prince Maximilian, or a large force commanded by Prince Maximilian. With Gallia's military force strength, their eventual fall is only a matter of time. Damn it!
何か私たちにできるこ
Is
と
there
は
anything we can do? Go on the
ノーザ
suicide
ンクロス作戦が予定通り
mission.
進
That's
め
what
ば
you can do.
帝国もガリア攻略どころじゃなくなる。
If we complete the Northern Cross operation as scheduled, then the Empire won't have the time to be doing things like invading Gallia.
1秒でも早くこの作戦を完遂する。僕たちが取るべき道はそれしか
Every
ない。
second counts, so we need to complete this operation as quickly as possible. That's all that we can do.
無謀だとしてもやるしかねえ
Even
な
if it's reckless, we have to
俺たちの故郷を守るために
push
よ
through anyways, huh? In order to protect our homeland, Gallia. Yeah, let's go.
行こ
Wait, we don't have any more information about like the forces in the fortress, or like, come on, if you're gonna tell me to go on a suicide mission, at least give me some intel to at least increase the percentage of success by a few margins.
これより作戦を
I
説明する
now explain your mission. Why does she outrank us? We're both lieutenants. Why does she get to tell my platoon what to do? She probably was given jurisdiction by command to do as she saw fit. She probably has seniority or something between the two platoons. The 211mm howitzer that is preventing the advance of our forces is housed in the Crest Fortress. E Platoon's mission is to infiltrate the fortress and what's the English word for that? And occupy it. Thereby stopping the shutting the howitzer down. However, around the fortress's entrance and on the castle walls, the enemy's machine gun emplacements are installed in large numbers. If you approach carelessly, you'll be wiped out completely without a doubt. First of all, capture the plaza at the front of the castle structure, or the fortress structure, to create a foothold. Or, focus on doing that. Moreover, in this battle, you can select the starting position of your platoon members before beginning the operation. First, before sortying, I guess sortie is more like for planes. Before deploying, platoon member select the platoon member's position command, and complete your deployment preparations. Defeat. Your base gets captured by the enemy. All your guys die. 20 turns pass. Wait. Will it tell me how fast I need to do it for the S rank? Blah, blah, blah. Nope. Is it still speed only? I didn't pay attention in the tutorial mission what the grading was. Okay, I gotta actually look at who's in my units. So you're a scout. And your abilities increases the effect of Ragnite. Each time you move, it increases your fire, your shooting ability. I don't know if that's accuracy or damage. Just says your shooting ability. I'm guessing accuracy. When your AP is at half, your evasiveness is lowered. What? When near a male, she remembers her husband and her AP is halved. Oh no, trauma. Wait, no. I pressed the wrong button. There she is. You're a shock trooper. Close range battle. Your anti-infantry, your attack versus infantry is up in close range. When there are a lot of enemy soldiers in the nearby vicinity, your instinctual battle, your battle instincts are activated and defense increases. Cannot perform sneak attacks. Oh, that's really bad. I guess it's a shock trooper, so it's not too bad. Cannot come to like guns. Shooting ability down greatly. Damn. Well, they are a level 1. They're gonna have scrub abilities. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes it doesn't fire all of your shots because they're stingy. When enemy counterattacks, panics, and evasiveness down. When succeeding on a sneaky attack, anti-infantry attack up. Oh my god, so many units right off the bat. Fierce Warrior. When HP becomes half or less, AP is increased due to activation of battle instincts. When near a Darkson, or Darken? I don't remember the English. Or Darkson. I think it's Darkson. When near a Darkson, just by being near a Darkson, it makes her feel uncomfortable and defense down because she's racist. Why you gotta be racist? Oh, that's just when surrounded by a lot of enemy soldiers. Defense up. Dislikes orders. Just by being near the commander makes her uncomfortable and lowers her anti-infantry attack. You suck. Alright, Scott, what you got for me? Base defense is iron will to defend our position. defend base positions, increases his evasiveness. After defeating an enemy, he immediately ends his turn. That's really bad. So he's literally just, you sit him to defend. He spends extensive time doing weapon maintenance, increasing his shooting ability. When there are no allies around, he gets panicked and defense down. And there is another Dark Sin nearby. Defense up. When near Raz, he wants to show off. He wants to impress Senpoi, and his evasiveness and attack versus infantry increases. He gets full of himself, lowering his evasiveness. When he can't see Raz, he gets scared, and his evasiveness and attack is down. So this is a guy, like, you just literally have to make him follow Raz around, or you're better off using a different shock trooper. What do you do, Raz? When he discovers an enemy, shooting ability up. When he's near people he doesn't like, his defense is down. If he doesn't have any allies nearby, his evasiveness is down. Immortal. When he gets to less than half HP, his anti-infantry attack, defense power, and evasiveness is up. So yeah, he's like, I mean, he's a main character, so of course he's good. Klutz sometimes forgets to reload. Derp. When the enemy approaches her position, defensiveness down. When she's the first to move in a turn or in a phase, shooting ability up. Shooting ability down. Dislike of machines. When near tanks. Dislikes tanks when near them. Evasiveness down. When, upon touching a corpse, anti-infantry attack up. She's crazy. Okay. When in natural environments or non-man-made environments, gets bothered or distracted by the dirt. Can't focus. Shooting power down. Priest. When after defeating an enemy, AP is halved. With the iron will to realize their ideals, attack up. Jester. Guy with the twig in his mouth. He's got a gambling problem that lowers his shooting accuracy. If made to move multiple times, or made over and over again, he remembers his debt and his defense is lowered. Like so. If there's a female nearby, he wants to show off and his anti-infantry attack. Damage to infantry is increased. Wait, no. Okay. This guy. What the? Battlefield looter. When approaching the corpse of an enemy, he can sometimes will steal ammo and healing supplies. Lone Wolf gets distracted when an ally is nearby and his defense down. When an enemy approaches on him, his firing ability is reduced. If there's an ally he's not friendly with nearby, defense down. If Roland is nearby, it encourages him, and damage to infantry up. When he's in places that let him feel nature, his his spirits are uplifted, increasing his defense. Neju. When discovered by a large number of enemies, her sickness flares up and she can't. She becomes petrified and can't advance a single step. When crouching, calms her down, defense up. Admiration of Fuleru. When Fuleru is nearby, she wants to impress Senpoi, evasiveness up. She's rather shy, and that lowers accuracy. I think firing ability is accuracy. It's not very good for a sniper if you have bad accuracy. Shining head. Light reflects off his head, lowering his evasiveness. What? When receiving an enemy's counterattack, his evasion is down. That's not a big deal for a sniper. Feminist. And when there's a female ally nearby, he wants to show off. A defense up. One shot, one kill. Accuracy and damage to infantry up. Just straight up. I just am better. When near Raz, attack up. What? When AP is below half, she gets so hungry she loses HP. Oh, you're mandatory, so I guess I don't. Or can I not bring her? Or is she just mandatory in the party? Engineers. She. When healing light injuries, she can not consume a Ragnite charge. Calm. Accuracy up when receiving an enemy counterattack. When there are no allies nearby, calms her down and raises her defense. When rescuing an allied corpse, she remembers the past and becomes unable to act. Tank Maniac. When there's a tank nearby, defense up. When an enemy tank is destroyed, his accuracy and evasiveness is down. Oh no, the enemy tank, I'm so sad. Holy crap. After repairing a tank, AP is halved. Why? Rocket stick people. Accuracy down. With a certain magic makeup. With a certain has a certain chance to restore HP. After receiving an enemy counterattack. Accuracy and evasiveness up. Dislikes men. If there is a man nearby. Her subconscious dislike will cause her accuracy to be lowered. The strong body defense up. When an ally is nearby, accuracy down. Has a chance to randomly lose ammo upon ending turn. Jimmy. When an enemy is nearby, anti-infantry damage to infantry up. When missing the weak spot of an enemy, enemies that would normally be defeated may not be finished off. And remembers his family, increasing his evasion. After discovering an enemy, defense down. Kygel. Veteran techniques. Has a chance to increase the damage dealt to enemy weak spots. When near the corpse of an ally, he remembers his son and loses AP. Seasoned soldier. When his HP is below half. Damage to tanks is increased. When nearby allies are nearby, he'll get distracted by lecturing them and evasiveness down. Dislikes women if there is a woman nearby. Subconscious dislike lowers evasion. And near Karuto, damage to tanks up. Has a certain chance to, upon the end of combat, restore HP. Dislikes the Empire. He hates the Empire so much he overcompensates and lowers his accuracy. Okay, and then these two. You're a scout. Affected that. Oh, and I already looked at you. Yeah. And you, shock trooper, met Iron Mask. Thanks to the Iron Mask, cannot receive critical hits from counterattacks. Endurance. When receiving a counterattack from an enemy, defense up. Limited range of vision thanks to the metal mask. Accuracy down. Doesn't like being looked at. When discovered by a large number of enemies, defense down. Yeah, that's kind of a... okay. Oh, so, okay. Who gets benched? I can take all these people into my deployment options, but I have to decide who gets benched. I don't need this many scouts. Screw this guy. I actually think the mask is one of the better shock troopers I have. equipment by changing foot soldiers' equipment and changing the parts on your tank. Or you can change the equipment of your characters and the parts of your tank in this menu. Characters and tank parts. You can customize your tank and characters for the upcoming battle. Let's see here. Special round that will give me accuracy +3, again damage versus armor +3. That seems like I should put that on a rocket stick. Who's gonna be my rocket stick? I think you're at 265, but accuracy 13, evasiveness 1. I like the accuracy 13, but accuracy 16, 15. Level C. Alright, give me the accuracy. What about that medal I got? For the tank. Option parts. Their option parts are in 2x1 blocks, or in different block sizes, such as 2x1. You're limited in how many parts you can equip by the size of your tank. While thinking about the how to arrange the equipment, set whichever parts you like. I don't have any parts. I don't have any other paint jobs. Sticker? No stickers. Yeah. Alright. Let's do it. For Rizzles. Unit deployment. In unit deployment, you can choose what units to take on the mission and their deployment position. First, select the point you would like to deploy a unit. Depending on the mission, you may have different bases at which you can deploy your units. After selecting the base, you'll see a list of all the units who can be deployed. Select the units and their locations. The units you'd like to deploy and their locations to deploy. The tanks can only be deployed to positions marked with a tank symbol. Foot soldiers can be placed in any position. Additionally, amongst units, units with CP marks next to them, if they are deployed, there are units with CP points next to them. These units are known as leaders. If a leader is deployed, you will cover that much more CP per turn, and you'll be able to move more units. Let's make sure to always deploy our leaders. Moreover, in this combat, the enemy unit, there has been confirmed tank sightings in the enemy's ranks. You would do well to deploy anti-tank units. Okay. We got a tank. We're gonna send Raz. We're gonna send Snipper.
任せてくれ。
We're gonna... Alright, who's gonna be my boy? Who's gonna be my boy? Jimmy, you got 16 accuracy. You gonna be my boy? Do I want 2 tanks? This guy's actually decent. We'll use Scumbag Boy. Down roof. Now, what do I want a second unit of? I don't really want to use an engineer. I don't need heals. I'll be fine. Snip snips. I don't know. Yeah, we'll use double snip snips, which is not turn efficient, but I don't care. Here we go. Advance or move out. We have to shut down that howitzer no matter what. Take down the enemy fortress, capture the large-scale howitzer. Platoon E. Move out. I somewhat expected this, but... or as expected. I'd imagine it might be like this, but as expected, they have a pretty tight defense. What do we do, Claude? If we just run in head first, it doesn't look like they'll shatter or we'll break through. Taking the gates quickly seems like it'll be difficult. Let's advance, slowly expanding our foothold. First of all, let's aim to take control of the enemy base at the foot of the bridge. And after that, well, we'll think about conquering the fortress as a whole once we've completed that. That's all we can do right now. Alright, let's go, everyone. Platoon E, move out. I really want to know what it said there in English. Listen up, Claude. Because this is a difficult mission, that is exactly why the commander's ability will be tested. Use your soldiers wisely and don't forget the basics. Understood. It's just as you say, I'll keep that in mind, keep your advice in mind about bases. There are bases on the battlefield, places on the battlefield called bases. If you control a base, I guess a command point, that's not the translation, but I think that's what they use in the translation. The direct translation is like base. You can get a variety of benefits. If you're military, or if your forces control the base, you get, I mashed too fast, you get like more defense, or like people healing the base or something. Moreover, you can call reinforcements from the base, and you can also put units you don't need anymore on standby. By defeating the enemies around the base and approaching the flag and pressing the O button, you can capture the base. Conversely, if there are no units around the base, around your base, it can be captured, so be mindful, be careful. Their two bases are split, have both your primary base and normal bases. Your primary base, if your primary base is captured, or if you capture the enemy's primary base, it will be in your victory. Conversely, if your army's primary base is captured, it will be your loss. Once the mission has started, first off, aim to capture the enemy's regular base and increase your forces' range area of movement. Okay, we got a tank there. They got 2 tanks, machine guns. I guess we gotta move the tank up, or else, like, yeah, if I send up Rocket Boy, I'm gonna have to fire a bunch. Terrain actions. In certain terrain, close to certain terrain, you can press the. You might see actions appear that can be activated using the O button. Like the grass, for example. In grassy areas, by pressing the O button, you can go prone to hide from the enemies, or avoid the enemy spotting you. As soon as you see the option to do so by pressing the O button, it is possible. You can also climb certain rope ladders and whatnot. Pay attention to the button displayed in the guide. Alright, dun dun dun. You can't hurt me! I'm a tank. You're a tank. We're both tanks. Enemy line of sight. When in action mode, when you discover enemies, you'll get a line of sight indicator, or line over their heads known as the enemy awareness line, or the enemy detection, enemy detected line. The enemy detection lines will extend towards the discovered units. And depending on the color of the lines, we can see the status of the enemy. Blue line, you haven't been seen by the enemy. Yellow line, you've been found by the enemy. Red line, you're being shot by the enemy. Green line, the enemy is reloading and will not fire at you. Be sure to pay attention to the enemy's status and line of sight, and position your troops in a way to make sure they are in a safe location. Hey buddy, how you doing? They're all just like, Alright. Anti-tank soldiers. I think they're called Lancers in English, yeah. Lancers are soldiers equipped with anti-tank lances that are quite effective against tanks. No duh. Their HP and defense is very high, so it's a good strategy to have them aggressively push to maneuver behind the tanks to hit their radiator. Additionally, they have resistance to explosion attacks, so hand mortars and enemy tanks mortars deal less damage to them. In exchange for being such powerful equipment and armor, their AP and movement speed are low, so they are not very well suited for pressing forward to capture enemy bases. Make full use of their strengths when using them. Is that enough HP to get behind this guy? If I could get rid of the tanks, this is easy peasy. Tank goon rush. You cannot hurt me. I am a tank like you. Nah. Do we go for the YOLO butt shot? Eh. I don't really want to run Jimmy all the way up there. I'd rather just move the tank one or two more times. Come on, show me the butt, honey. Accuracy up! You still missed! Alright. That's really fucking inefficient, but darn inefficient. Bang. Oh, I don't have any bullets. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Tink, tink. Actually, I think my butt might be exposed. That's not gonna do it. I thought I had another round. I thought I had 3. That's some hoopla. Actually, it doesn't say if this would. I don't trust it. Ding, 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 ding. Dead. I just left my butt fully exposed. Good job, me. Alright. This kind of sucks. Alright. We're gonna have to do the goofy strat, which is shoot it in the butt with a machine gun. Because YOLO strats didn't work. There's no way around. Yeah, we gotta I don't even think I. Jeez. Alright, let's do it. Actually no, when you're out of range you'll just do like 1 damage. It's bad.
よし任せときな俺を誰だと思ってやがれ
Oh, come on, don't tell me you don't know how many shots it's gonna take. Oh my god. So, they nerfed how much damage? These guys can do, okay. Well, you know what this means? This means we done goofed. Skip, big boy. He's so slow. Wait. Can we do the trick shot? Oh shit. Shit. Well. We'll just... Alright. We'll finish the tank off with him since we bothered to move him up. Then we'll use the tank to steamroll some guys. And face. It's okay. I'm not gonna S-rank everything right off the bat. Okay. Okay. Alright. He just ended his turn. Their tank isn't even gonna shoot my tank? If you receive an enemy's attack and HP gets to 0, this unit will become on the brink of death status. Won't be able to move at all. You've taken a large amount of damage. You, endeavor to not keep rushing ahead recklessly and prioritize recovering your HP. If you're a foot soldier, your health will, in this state, will recover a little each turn, and the amount, or no, not if you're not in that state. Just if you're a foot soldier, your HP will recover a little bit every turn, and if you're in a controlled base, the HP you recover will be increased. Tanks cannot automatically repair themselves outside of an allied base, and when they their HP becomes 0, they immediately retreat. So be careful. All right, Jimmy. Bang. Didn't quite make it to the same bad thing. Support troops. Reinforcements. Reinforcements, combat ability isn't very... Oh, no. Support. What is that? Medics, engineers. Their combat ability isn't very high, but they have special recovery, medicine, and repair, etc. abilities that other units do not. You can support another unit with the reload command, or the resupply command, which will recover that unit's ammo count to the maximum. With repair, they can repair broken structures such as sandbags. Press the O button. when you see the restore option near one of these objects. Additionally, the revival Ragnade is different from normal Ragnade in that it can restore units in a downed position from a downed state. Besides this, there are also tank repair kits that support troops can, they're not reinforcements, that support troops can use to restore tank's HP. The tank repair kit and Resurrection Ragnade can be used from target mode. Experiment using these options yourself. Ragnade. If you're a foot soldier, every turn your HP will recover a certain amount. But sometimes you'll be in situations where you need to restore your HP quickly, or else you'll be in danger of being downed. At that time, from target mode, you can press the square button to change to Ragnade and restore your HP. Anyone who is within close range of the unit using the Ragnade can be healed in addition to the unit itself. Alright, please. I know how to play the game, but I need to translate the tutorials for the translation. But let's make the translation stop. Bang bang. Oh, come on. That's cute. You cannot hurt me, you little soldier man. Prepare to taste my hot lead. Bleh. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Let me just, yeah. That's right, tanks can't capture. Awkward. Raspberry Man, get up. Hut 2, 3, 4, hut 2, 3, 4, hut 2, 3, 4. Hut 2, 3, 4, hut 2, 3, 4. Yeah, reload. It's too late. Omae wa mou shinbeiru. Easy peasy. That's what he said. That's not just me saying it. Please tell me you have enough AP. Ugh. Mortars and sandbags. When an enemy unit is crouching behind a mortar or behind a sandbag, you won't be able to deal much damage even if you attack them. At that time, you can use grenades or other explosive weapons, or try using grenades or other explosive weapons. You'll destroy the sandbag, leaving the enemy completely vulnerable. Enter target mode, press square button to switch weapons, and really use grenades. However, you have a limit to how many grenades you can carry with you at a time. Once you're out of grenades, you won't be able to use them, so be careful. weapons that have an ammo limit will have, at the start of the turn, 1 round's worth recovered at the beginning of each turn. There are things you can destroy besides sandbags, so anything that looks like it might be destroyable, test destroying. There are also things you can destroy by running them over with the tank. Yeah, I know. Yeah, capture the base. That's a man. Capture the base. Benching units and forced retreats. The maximum amount of foot soldiers you can field is 10. If your units are at maximum, you cannot call any more allies. In that case, you can set units you don't need to send units you don't need to reserve. When inside the radius of a base, direct the unit towards the flag, the base flag, and press the O button to send them to reserve status. You can use the triangle button from command mode to send allies within the radius of the base to send them to reserve without spending CP. Units that are not within the radius of a base can be forcefully told to do a forced retreat to send to the reserve. However, this will cost you 1 CP. Depending on the situation, switch your units out as you see necessary. Alright, well, no one... Oh no. Is the scout too far out? Yeah. Snipers aren't. Ding, 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 ding. It's Kai. Huh? What? Oh, she's not gonna come out till next turn. Right. Wrong. I remember. I'm not stupid. Okay, I'm pretty stupid, but... Shh. It's me, the tank. This is so cute. He's not crouching, so I guess we're good to just lay the boom. That's right, there we go. There's the slow adjustment. Defeating leaders. When a leader is defeated, the CP that leader brings every turn is nullified, and the overall amount of CP received each turn is reduced. E platoons, Claude and Laz are leaders. The enemy also has leaders. Make sure your leaders are not defeated. Take care to not have your leaders defeated by the enemy. And if you discover an enemy leader, make sure to proactively attempt to defeat them in order to lower the enemy CP. I don't think Rez is in the firing range. Units that are not deployed will be waiting in the reserve on standby. If you choose the reinforcement action, you can deploy them to a controlled base first, blah blah blah. Go to the, set your cursor on ally controlled base, press the O button, and the amount of units, the units you can deploy will be listed. Once you've selected the unit, the reinforcement action will be undergone, but reinforcements will not arrive until the following turn. In that time, if that base is captured by the enemy, the reinforcement will be cancelled, so take care. Moreover, just like allies, enemies can call reinforcements from their bases. Capture enemy bases as quickly as possible to prevent them from calling more reinforcements. They don't even try to shoot the tank with the machine guns. Yeah. Now we get to snip snip. So that guy can't see me and I can't see him. Ding. I don't know about these odds. Are you telling me it's gonna take 4 shots even to the head? That's nonsense. Okay. Well, wait, no, that's not gonna work either because that thing's not. Damn it! My whole plan got bamboozled. All right. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, crit only does that much damage. Disgusting. Let's get behind this cover. Right here it is. I'm gonna get it. Let's just get farther away. I don't know how since they're not firing at me, I'm assuming they can't hit her there. Oops. I fucked up. I thought I was on the machine gun. I just shot that guy in the face with a tank shell. Hut 2, 3, 4, hut 2, 3, 4. Hey, don't shoot me. Don't shoot, bro. We can talk this out. He's peasy. It's like his favorite thing to say. Is turn. High adrenaline. There it is. In the middle of battle, after defeating an enemy or capturing a base, an ally can enter a high adrenaline state. While in high adrenaline state, evasiveness and potential activation is increased. Once you make a unit move, the high adrenaline state is expended. In a battle where on the enemy turn there will be a fierce attack, not moving and leaving the high adrenaline state up is an option as well.
行くぜ
Mine.
よっしゃ取ったぜ
Captured the base.
目標の拠点を制圧したのに敵の迎撃が激しすぎて前進できない。
Even though we've captured the enemy's base, their counterattack's just so fierce, we can't progress.
クロード、このままじゃまずい。みんな仲良く蜂の巣にされてしまうぞ。
This isn't good. At this rate, we're all gonna be cut to Swiss cheese.
なあ一か八か突入
Come on,
しよう
let's charge in.
こんなとこで無駄死にす
Want
る
or
より
not,
は
it's better than dying here for no reason, right?
ダメだ
No.
正面突破は
It's
危
too
険すぎる
dangerous for a head-on
今
assault.
は耐えろラゼ
Be patient for now, Raz.
んなこと
Even
言っ
if
て
you
も
say
よ
that,
耐えてどうなるってんだ
sitting here under fire, what's gonna come of it?
必ず何か突破
We'll
口が
find
見つか
some
る
way
は
to
ずだ
break through. Until then, just
耐えて
hold out,
みんな
everyone. That'd be really worrying to hear from Commander. Your victory condition has to get any unit to the designated location. Tanks can't go there. Let's see. Machine gun. 3 machine gun emplacements on the bridge, maybe a 4th, probably a 4th. Machine gun emplacement. Shock troopers. Can I rocket snipe?
早く帰って一杯やろうぜ
Like, yeah, it'll kill. The odds of hitting are trash, though. Guess let's just give ourselves the most opportunity for success. Bang. The whiff.
何の音だ
急げ。
There's no way.
行動開始だ。
Oh, we have like no shot here. Yeah, Minerva, I hear you. No matter where we run, we're in the firing range of the enemy. Ugh. You seem to be in a lot of trouble there, Cinderella. I'm not Cinderella. Cinderella? Hello. Is that your idea of a joke in this situation, huh?
城の舞踏会に行きたいんだけどかぼちゃの馬車がなくて橋が渡れな
I
い
want to go to the ball at the castle, but I don't have a pumpkin carriage, so I can't cross the bridge.
前までどうしたクロード。
Humoring them with this nonsense? What's going on? What's wrong, Claude?
それじゃあ魔法をかけてあ
Well
げる。
then, allow me to cast the magic spell on you.
魔法
Magic, huh?
本当にそんなものがあるなら
If you really have some magic, then yeah, I could use some of that about now. Reinforcements have arrived. That's it.
行くわよ。
A mortar. Mortar soldiers. Mortar soldiers fire large mortar strikes. To defeat enemies and obstacles. Or to defeat enemies on the other side of obstacles and in high locations. Additionally, if an enemy or if an ally has discovered an enemy, even if there is a blocked line of sight, mortar soldiers can perform a counterattack. If the counterattack is a direct hit, the unit hit by their counterattack's speed will be lowered. Mortar troops are a powerful asset, but in order to attack, every time they enter target mode, they have to set up their weapon, which takes time. They're completely defenseless while setting up their weapon, so pay attention to the surrounding situation. A deployed weapon can be packed up by pressing the O button in action mode. Use these units along with other troops to destroy the discovered allies. Or discovered allies, or enemies.
本当に
There we go. Oh yeah, oh baby. Pew.
食らいなさい。
Dead. Holy crap.
やるじゃねえか。要塞に近づかない。
Hut 234, hut 234. There's one over there. Is this even gonna reach? Oh yeah. Let's test how far the range is. Okay, so it's about that far. Got it. Yeah, right on the head. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam.
やったわ。
目標撃破。いいぞ。
攻撃の手を止めるな。
私に任せて。
Pew.
当たって。
撃破ヒート
They can't. You can't crouch behind this. That's a weird headpiece.
榴弾砲の餌食にしてやろう
Let's get over it.
比重で蜂の巣にしてやるよ
Alright, Scout. It's time to finally actually use you.
慣れ合う気はねえよ
前方に敵の影がありますひるむな進め 皆さん気を抜かないでください
Ah, shit. Ah, we have to get the big snips if we want this to work. He's just a scout, though. Alright, you're not even using the sandbag, you fool. Bang. Yes! He got the 3 headshots. Get wrecked, nerd!
楽勝だな
目標の撃破を確認悪くない戦果だ
仕方ねえな見つけたぜ
Mine. Mine.
まあ上出来か
Alright.
次も頼む
真面目にやり合うだけ損か
Oh, jeez. That guy can see me over there? No, 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 no. Okay. Oh, there's a guy over there, too? What the hell is going on? Holy crap. Okay. Oh, this is really bad, actually. Oh, they're all gonna bum rush him, and because I was an idiot, he's gonna die. And then they're gonna take the base back? Okay, which means... should leave the sniper back here. Wait, is everyone outside the radius? Yeah, everyone's out. Okay, it doesn't even matter. Alright, yeah. I goofed big time. Duck! Duck! No! Dead. Defense soldiers. Units become 0 and goes into critical condition. That's critical, that's the best translation. It'll fall on the floor and get completely unable to move. After if you leave a critical condition unit for 3 turns, or if they are touched by an enemy unit, they will become incapacitated. Units that are incapacitated they will die. Oh no, they have permadeath in this game. Oh no. You can rescue a unit in a critical state by touching them with an allied unit. If you do so, a medic will appear and evacuate the critical unit, the unit in a critical condition. The unit that was retreated can be used starting from the next turn. Be sure to rescue units in critical condition in order to prevent losing allies. Oh my goodness. Please just don't touch him, guys. I don't want him to die. Don't touch him. Bad touch. Oh, what? She can counterattack them as they come in her range. Yeah, they took the base. You sons of BX. Okay. That sucked. Alright, snippet time. This time for Rizzle. Let's see here. Who wants to get snipped? This guy. You're the jerk. You got me in this mess. Well, that's not true. I got in this mess because I was done. Snip, 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 snip. No, so hungry. So hangry. Odds of a headshot are still pretty good. Pack up.
大丈夫かな。対戦車兵には気をつけましょう。
Let's see here. Can I reach that guy from here?
瓦礫に身を隠して迎え撃て。
I hope this hits. It didn't curl! And it would take 2 sniper shots! And she's out of ammo! This sucks!
帝国軍に一泡つかせてやれ。
He's gonna capture the base and save what's his face though. Rip S rank. Oh, I'm like, is that Alicia? No.
よかった間に合ったわ。
本当に守りきれるんだろうな。
よし敵拠点は抑えたわ。
まずい、拠点を取られたぞ。
You still have 1 bullet left, right?
行動開始だ。
I know you're gonna get hangry.
Amina.
目標の撃破を確認。悪くない戦果だ。
Now what do I do with my remaining CP? I guess tank time. Wait, tank can't go there. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Alright, this leads me to only one choice. Ridiculous tank snipping. I might kill my own unit. It would take 2 shots to the head to kill us there with a tank. This is dumb. Alright, I just wasted CP.
各員現 在位置を確認せ
Let's
よ
just take a dream shot at the... Oh, oops. I pressed the N button. I meant to press R1. It's my fault.
よし任せときな
Alright, Raz. I can get Raz.
俺様一人でやってやる
Yeah, I know you don't like to be around other people. Oh, why? Oh, so slow. Yeah, just go ahead, just try. Oh no. Counter snips. Those feet. Let's see here. Just gotta get there, but I don't know if they're gonna change the victory conditions on me again.
乗ってきたわよ。
帝国軍に一泡吹かせてやれ
Alright, buddy. Bang.
私の勝ちね。
いいぞこの調子だ敵を
行動開始だ。
We gonna have a snip battle? Is that it? Yeah.
必ず撃ち抜く。
各部隊装備を
この
確認せよ
程度か。
なんて腕前だ速やかに榴弾砲を確保
よし任せときな俺を誰だと思ってやがる俺を一人でやってやる
Jeez, why did it take so long?
恨むんじゃねえぞ
なるほどいい船だ
That is totally a tank I'm gonna have to fight. Can't force that retreat? Maybe not. Or maybe they want to force me to use Lancers. Let's deploy a Lancer. Oh no, we just win. Oh, is that just a howitzer?
門の突破に成功したぞ。
Alright, we've taken the gate.
みんなこのまま前進だ。
We're in advance.
大型榴弾砲を露獲する。
We'll seize the enemy's large-scale howitzer. Curse you.
帝国民の血と汗でできた兵器を連邦の大敗主義者などに奪われはせぬ
I won't let this weapon created by the blood and sweat of the citizens of the Empire fall into the filthy dogs of the Federation's hands.
我が大祖国に
Glory to the motherland! Watch out! Hit the floor! Oh, got all bent. Still S. So I guess speed is still the only deciding factor. It's kind of sad, actually. New episode. Ended up playing an hour more than I intended to. That was a splendid performance in the last operation. Take this reward from command. Awards. If you clear certain conditions, you'll receive awards from Central Command. There are rewards come in two varieties known as accessories and foot soldier weapons, or infantry weapons. Which one you receive for each combat will vary. Moreover, these are different from weapons you can achieve from development, and you can only equip as many as you... In that, you can only equip as many as you actually own, right? Because when you develop a weapon, everyone of that class can equip it. Got battle helmet accessory. So this is the 211mm howitzer, huh? It would have been best if we were able to capture it unscathed. Rather than surrender, he decided to blow himself up with the cannon, huh? Just to not hand over this howitzer to us. Just for something as insignificant as that, he chose death. Ready not fear death, to make any sacrifice, huh? Everyone is prepared for the possibility that they will die in battle, but if it came down to it, if I were in his position, would I be able to make the same decision, die in that way? We aren't dying, or we aren't fighting in order to die. We're fighting so that we can live. I pay my respects to that mortar operator, that howitzer operator. However, I get it, you want what you want to say. Life is more important than some weapon. But speaking of weapons, that new weapon brought by the reinforcements, that firepower is something that infantry can carry around. It's amazing. Amazing engineering skill. Its firepower is on the scale of a tank.
これが何かもわからないなんて。
I heard about the Pure Fangs platoon, but honestly a little disappointed for them to not even know anything about this. Huh?
敵弾砲
This is the enemy's
何でもなぎ
rounds.
倒すマジックシリンダーよ。す
It's
ご
a
いで
magic
しょ。
cylinder that'll defeat any enemy. Hey, Cloud, isn't that? I just want to get through the cutscenes. So I still have the context fresh in my mind before I call it a session. So where is the commander of this unit,
初めて
of
の
this
合同
platoon?
作戦だったのになかなかいい指揮を取るじゃない。
This was our first joint operation, but you sure did give some issue some good orders about that.
あな
You're
た
Raz?
どうしてエディンバラの部
Why are
隊に？
you in a unit registered in Edinburgh?
みんなで志願
We
した
all
んだ
enlisted
ガリアを
in
守る
order
ため
to
にな
protect Gallia.
みんなまで
Lena?
嘘でしょ。こんな偶然ってある？
No way. So, is it even okay for these kinds of coincidences to happen?
ああ、すまな
Sorry,
いレイリ
Lily.
ー。ここでは私はカイ
I'm
と
going
名乗
by
っている。
Kai around here.
はい。だってそ
But
れは
that's
レイリー
maybe no.
よくわ
I
からな
don't
いけ
get
ど
it, but okay.
わかった。
I just need to call you Kai, right?
だけど嬉し
I'm
い
so
わ。
happy.
異教の地での共同作戦で同郷の幼馴染に再会できるなんて。
On the foreign front lines to meet my childhood friends from the same village.
共同作戦って
Joint operation.
レイリーも
So
軍
you've joined the military as well,
ご覧の通
as
り
you
よ。
can see.
改めて
Once again,
私はレイリー・ミラー技術少尉。専門はラグナイト工学だけど軍では砲兵顧問なの。
the technical officer, engineer. Okay. Shoei's second lieutenant. Second engineering second lieutenant Lady Mila. My specialty is Ragnite engineering, but in the army they have me serving as a mortar
支援砲撃中隊からの出向で今回の共同作戦に参加したってわけ。
Jeez. I was deployed from the reserve artillery company and participated in this joint operation.
私の知識と技術は帝国軍を倒す力になるって
I promise with my knowledge and engineering skill, I'll be of great help in defeating the Empire.
みんなよろしくね。
And I'll be working with you from here on, everyone.
すごい
An amazing new weapon.
ぜひまたお願いしますレイリー
We'll
さん
definitely be counting on you, Bailey.
隊長は
So
どこ？
where's the
挨
commander?
拶しておきたいわ。
I'd like to greet him.
なあレディこの隊にいるのは俺たちだけじゃね
So,
えんだ
AD, the ones in this platoon isn't just us.
なんだ、じゃあやっぱりカイも。
Well then, so you're saying that Kai is also...
レイリー、僕がこの2小隊の隊長
I
だ。
am E platoon's commander.
あら、ずいぶん若いのね。
Quite young for the role.
だけどさっきの采配なかなかだった。期待してるわ。
Your decisions earlier was, or your leadership earlier was quite impressive. I'll be counting on you. I expect great things from you. Oh.
クロード・ウォレス。
Wallace.
私があんたの手なんか握ると思う。
Think I'll shake the hands of the likes of you?
よりにもよって
Of all the people,
こんな男が指揮する隊と組むだなんて。
for the one to be, for me to have to join the platoon that's commanded by this man. This is the worst. Drama.
2章例の解放戦
Main celebration.
クロード、朗報だ。
Oh, good
司令部
news.
より勲章が授与されたぞ。
You've been bestowed a medal from command. That's cool. You received a paramedic medal. As a reward for your service, you received the strap belt accessory.
クレスト解放戦の功績をたたえ、勲章が授与された。まずは初戦突破というところだな。
And reward for your success in breaking through Crest. This medal has been bestowed up to you. And right now we can think of it as our first breakthrough, successful breakthrough operation. Got the...
みんな聞いてくれ。
Everyone listen up.
E 小隊に加わる新しい仲間を
I'm
紹介す
going
る。
to introduce some new members of the platoon who will be joining us today.
戦争のノンフィクション小説を書いているコナー・ドハティだ。以後
I'm
よ
writing
ろ
a
しく。
non-fiction novel about the war. Her name is Connor Doherty. I'll be working with you from here on out.
ライアン・フォード、傭兵をやってる。まあ、雇われてからには仕事をするぜ。
Lion 4. I'm a mercenary. Well, now that I've been hired, I'll do my job. Claude has unlocked his potential. Uncomfortable. What is that? Uncomfortable. Yeah. Literally, it translates to awareness that somebody will be hard to deal with. Because of Layla joining the platoon. Got a new sticker for the Harfin. New sticker for the Harfin. I still haven't even unlocked research. Anyways. Wow. Wow. That will do it for me. There is a lot of game. I'm only one chapter in after like 3 hours, but that's the way it goes. I'm really looking forward to playing this over the next however long it takes. So, for those of you watching the VOD, as always, I stream these translated playthroughs live on twitch.tv/wuqinglong. You can find the link if you expand the information section below the video. And I'll see you next time.